Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Friday Night Football. We're live from Blunston Arena. There's much on the line in today's match between North Melbourne and Brisbane. The middle stretch of the season invariably sorts the wheat from the chaff. Who will elevate themselves and who will sink under pressure? And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I'll tip the Roos. They come in well back, and understandably so, but don't for a moment think they're going to get this all their own way.
Thanks for that, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. The umpire holds the footy aloft. McInerney wins the first hit out. Brayshaw, what can he manufacture? Larkey is the man on the spot and is marked.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Roos are off to the ideal start. The big men fly. Brayshaw, Boyd, takes the hand pass, delivers a long ball. Sheasel wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. He's normally better than that. Mackay, good thinking and good execution too. Blasts away. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Forced to go long down the line. Simpkin spoils. Aliyah hunting the footy. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Big ball to be won here. Mackay, that one was always his.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Kicking for his first. Punched away.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Plays the percentages. Sheasel making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Wardlaw at half forward. Long ball in. That's well played.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Leans back and drills it.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Lions have been slow out of the blocks. The two big men do battle. Brayshaw, good tackle. McCluggage. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Comben thought his way through it. Thumped away. Ashcroft leading by example. Honours the lead. Can he be the fire starter? McCluggage drops into the hole and marks.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Needs that to come back.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Teakle wins it out of the centre. Brayshaw, he's been busy so far. Lucky! Strong grab.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Roos have had a great start. Their energy is terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
Away we go once more. Teakle smashes it out of there. Brayshaw. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Curtis going at his first, and he's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Roos are playing with confidence and flair early. Teakle wins it down. Wardlaw, that's a bruising tackle. Good build-up. Cops some unwanted attention. McInerney runs onto it. This is promising. Look at him go. The defence is disorganised. Rayner has found some space.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Can he find a teammate? Good disciplined defence. Answorth will take some stopping. Archer with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Simpkin. On centre wing. Alia. He's completely shanked it.
He'd like to have that one back.
Searching kick. McKenna. Kicks to half forward. Hipwood on a lead. Towards the goal mouth. Archer tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No easy exit. Rioli. The Roos are bringing great energy. Boyd. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Lions have closed to within 3 kicks. Good ruck work. He's caught. He put himself in the line of fire. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Is anyone home? Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Dunkley has drifted forward and marked.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He hasn't kicked it very well. No one can mark.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Sheasel goes towards half-back. Wilmot spoils, and out it goes. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Roos have looked to be positive, and their foot skills have been very sharp early.
Teakle with a deft tap. Brayshaw. Wardlaw. They're all over them early. They're looking good. Curtis. This is a big opportunity. Can he hit a target? Clean pickup. Goes goalward. And he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. Hipwood. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Cameron. Crunching tackle. He's generally a good kick. Brayshaw working hard and presenting well. Who's at home? Zerha wins the contest hands down.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Roos with a fast start, but plenty of work still to do. It's quarter time. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Lions need to tighten up in a few areas, particularly clearances and inside 50s. They have the forwards to kick a winning score, so if the midfielders can get their hands on the footy a bit more and use it well, they'll be right in this match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Teakle showing his skills. Brayshaw knew the tackle was coming. Neal, his field kicking is normally first rate. Thumped away. Aliyah closed him down. And we will do it all again. Teakle is giving him a bath. Wardlaw, Tucker, Boyd. Gets his kick despite the heat. Curtis. Probing ball. He's hit up the lead. They've had the better of the contest to this point. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
The Roos were clearly the better side in the first quarter, and early signs are they're carrying on in that vein.
The Lions will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Fort gets his hand to it. Fletcher, it's a tough game. They cannot keep him quiet. Reed, Neal, that's close. He liked it off the boot.
Well, you have to expect it's going to bite you at some stage when you keep giving good players space inside 50.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Fort wins the hit out. Fletcher, he'll be sore in the morning, recognising the urgency. Blakey, he's besieged. Cameron, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Teakle had his measure today. Brayshaw, he stopped in his tracks. Fort gets the kick away. Time for the Crummers to go to work. You can't question his commitment. He's got under that one. Wilmot takes an excellent grab. Delivers to centre half forward. Comben, I don't think he meant to smother it. He's set upon. Fletcher running in support. Solid tackle. What's he got on offer? No one can mark. Sherry. Curtis. Going at his second. No one can mark. Andrews. And they're out of trouble. Simpkin wins it back. Great mark. Boyd. This will be a close thing.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Roos are keeping them at arm's length. Teakle has been dominant in the ruck. Wardlaw, Simpkin. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Teakle with the tap. McCluggage. How will the umpire see this? They've bottled it up. Rucks go at it. He's under close attention. Brayshaw. Teakle. That's great footy.
The Roos have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's got one already. Will this be number 2? Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
Gets it to safety.
McKenna heads wide with the kick in. Andrews had his name written all over it. Dooday has found some space. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. McKenna, he doesn't waste many. It must be his birthday. The Roos playing like winners.
He wasn't under any pressure there. That's a bad mistake.
The aerialists will battle for this ball. Sheasel went bang, and they see it out.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Roos are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Brayshaw, Wardlaw in the right spot. He's run into trouble. Not a lot of space to work with. McKenna has it now on centre wing. Punched away. Out of play again.
The Lions are a big chance if they can just tidy up their disposal and decision making.
Who can get the clearance? Brayshaw. He'll be annoyed by that. Into the pocket he goes. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Penetrating ball. Teakle. The Roos are playing some great footy. Simpkin. Good kick. Harvey. You can see their confidence growing. Who was he aiming for? Tucker has it at half forward. This ought to end in a goal.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Zerha has one already. Now it's two.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Lions will need to respond. It's being put to them. The big men fly. Fletcher. They've put themselves under pressure. Davies-Uniacke. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
They keep getting this kind of supply. The scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Roos with all the momentum now. Teakle, the winner there. Simpkin, he ran into a brick wall. That was almost handed to him. McInerney. The Lions, not at their best so far. Thumped away. Blakey. It's a hot footy. Rioli. Archer. Ashcroft clears the area. And out of play.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
McInerney, the winner there. McCluggage. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. That's good vision. Lloyd has marked in front of goal.
The Lions with a late chance.
No problems there.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Lions have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. The two big men do battle. Brayshaw met solidly. Ashcroft. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. McInerney with the tap. Brayshaw bombs it in. Punched away. Mackay. It's a desperate tackle. Larkey. It's a goal.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop. The Lions are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Dunkley feeling the heat. Simpkin, that's a bruising tackle. Tucker, he's suddenly a popular man. Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Lions need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roos says, there's effort and there's absolute effort.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. McInerney gets his hand to it. Neal, Davies-Uniacke, Wardlaw. Quality delivery by foot.
To push the margin beyond 30.
Two already today. Can he make it three? You bet he can. Who's front and centre?
And finally over the line.
McKenna to bring it in. No one can mark. And we'll have a throw in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Lions not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
Good ruck work. Neal, terrific tackle. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Punched away.
Happy to concede a behind.
McKenna heads wide with the kick in. Scott got a fist in. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Lions look out of their depth, and it's difficult to see how they can turn it around. They've run into a side in very good form.
That'll be play on. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Goes long. Sheasel spoils. Answorth. He's caught. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Teakle got his palm to it. This is great pressure footy. Cops some unwanted attention. Attracted a crowd. Ashcroft. He'll feel that one. Dunkley. Answorth throws it on the boot. No one can mark. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Lions with a much-needed goal. Teakle slaps it out. Simpkin absorbs the pressure. Crunching tackle. I've liked his game today. Powell. A good kick here and they'll be in business. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. They're playing with purpose and poise. Scott has a vice-like grip.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Roos sitting on a 5-goal lead. Teakle is giving him a bath. Closed him down. Brayshaw. No one can mark. Mackay. It's a goal.
The Roos are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Lions are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Teakle with a deft tap. Simpkin leading from the front. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. No one can mark. Comben, can he mop up? The Roos can smell blood. The kick is precise. Ignoring the corridor for now. Powell. The Lions are chasing tail. Zerha does the crumbing. Harvey kicking for his first. Punched away.
Taking no chances there.
McKenna tasked with the kick in. That's a strong mark. Clever kick. McCluggage. They'll contest in the centre square. No one can mark. Aaliyah. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Wardlaw. This will be touch and go. It's there!
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Lions might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Teakle has rucked tirelessly. Brayshaw. Boyd. They'll need to be more careful than that. Dunkley. Moving the footy laterally. Neal. The Lions need to make inroads soon. Wardlaw. Spoils. Aaliyah. Good tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Fort wins the tap. McCluggage. He'll be sore in the morning. Robertson. They desperately need this. Blakey with the big fist. Sheasel goes towards half-back. Thumped away. Brayshaw. Knew the tackle was coming. Wardlaw. Boyd. Tucker. Normally delivers. Curtis navigated the traffic. Duday popped up out of nowhere. McCluggage.
He might have thought about the corridor. They're breaking down across half forward. And they're away. Boyd. Going for territory. Mackay! Great body work. Tucker can get it and go. They're hungry for more. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Teakle showing his skills. Brayshaw needing support. Wardlaw. They're irrepressible at the moment. Zerha. That could be a goal-saving tackle. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
They're really opening them up. And right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Teakle wins it down. It's a tough game. Boyd. Scott has it within range.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Going at his second. Mackay gets to the front spot.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day. Lost his radar there.
Can he impose himself on the match? Brayshaw, snap at goal, good-looking kick, it's home!
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Roos with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Rucks go at it. Brayshaw, he's besieged. Teakle, Simpkin. That's an aggressive handball. Boyd heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. He's hit up the lead. Playing for pride now. Good thinking and good execution too. The Lions have just one more quarter of this torment to endure. The end can't come quickly enough for them. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Roos have been magnificent today. They've bossed most of the major statistical categories and played a brand of footy that tells us they can go deep into finals. In the meantime, they should be looking for more goals and more percentage in this final quarter.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Teakle has been dominant in the ruck. Brayshaw, he's everywhere at the moment. Punched away. Curtis, they're leading them a merry dance. Boyd, he's already got one. Now he's got two.
The Roos can do no wrong. They've got to make the most of these matches.
The Lions will be campaigning for mulligans after this. McInerney palms it down. Brayshaw, he'd like that one again. McCluggage squeezes the kick. Rayner. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
The streak's been snapped at 7 in a row, but it's a long way back.
Underway once more. The big men fly. He's under close attention. Boyd, they've got time to put the kettle on. Larkey marks and should go.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
He couldn't miss this, could he?
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Wilmot to bring it back in. Ashcroft on a lead. They'll bide their time. It's been that kind of day for them. They're playing like champions. Curtis, centering ball. Duday went bang. Mackay feeling the heat. He's got it.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Roos have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Brayshaw, he's run into trouble. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. The two big men do battle. He's suddenly a popular man. Sets a task for the forwards. Defence 101 there. Curtis. He's got it!
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench of game.
The Roos go on their merry way. Good ruck work. He's set upon. Got to get it forward now. Thumped away. Sheasel. How will the umpire see this? Simpkin should be in the votes today. Brayshaw. That's unusual. Answorth. Boot to ball just in time. Sheasel. Spoils. Cameron. Desperate defence. Reed. Out of the congestion. Snap around the body. It's there!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Teakle palms it down. He's wrapped up. This will be touch and go. He's got it!
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Lions, a shot. What a debacle it's been. Sherry had his measure today. Brayshaw, he ran into a brick wall. Scott, gee, they're playing well. Maybe he could have gone himself. That's great footy.
The Roos continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents, despite having the game parcelled up.
Good-looking kick, that'll do. It's a goal.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
The Lions are having a nightmare. Sherry wins it down. Brayshaw. It's a hot footy. Scott. Useful hand pass. Zerha on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Has he got enough on it? Payne. Spoils. Back into play. Comben. Spoils. Sheasel. It's a desperate tackle. He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
McKenna to bring it in. Honours the lead. Kicks laterally. Thumped away. Wilmot absorbing the pressure. The umpire will have it. Sherry smashes it out of there. Terrific tackle. Wardlaw.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
The Lions might be able to start something. Sherry takes an excellent grab. Can they get another one? They're putting on a clinic.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
That's a great effort. It'll go very close.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
The ball's been living at one end. Teakle couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Teakle is giving him a bath. Brayshaw closed him down. Curtis, that's good work run.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
He's on song today, but he's missed this one. No one can mark. McKenna, tasked with the kick in. Rayner! Tony Modra would have been proud of that. Some indirect ball movement here. No one can mark. McKenna. Rayner. Cops some unwanted attention. Neal. Reed takes the hand pass. Hipwood gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Kicking at his first.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
The Lions get themselves a late consolation prize. Teakle slaps it out. Wardlaw, Brayshaw, he's caught. Ball up, final siren not far away. McInerney palms it down. Wardlaw, can anyone take a mark? Andrews spoils. The distance is the only problem.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. McInerney got his palm to it. Neal, McCluggage, Dunkley marks at centre half forward. Not a lot of positives today. Thumped away. Sheasel doesn't often waste it. Brayshaw. Good looking kick. Powell. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with their performance. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.